I'm not too worried about it.
Hello, everybody, and how's everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Antipod Presents the In-Quy'zz-ition. Ooh, that's all of this fun stuff here. A lot of fun stuff going on. Most prominent among which you'll probably notice we have ourselves a brand spanking new player who will be joining us very shortly in this as the session ensues. A brand spanking new player, but I'll take this time so that all the players can introduce themselves, not just for the sake of the stream, but for the sake of the new guy. So, how about everybody say hello, lovely players, and go ahead and give yourselves a nice intro. I would not have it. I would not have it any other way. Thank you. Continue. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. That bread. God damn it. All right, hold on.
So that means that my fantastic joke was wasted, and I'm very sad.
It pretty much was. All right.
Oh, no.
They still didn't hear.
Gonna give everybody now. Everybody can hear. Now everybody can hear.
Do you want to
everybody
just,
else?
Restart? And,
Let's cut.
Cut
And go back. Rewind. Start from the beginning. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Antipod Presents In-Quy'zz-ition. Everybody, say hello, lovely players.
Hello,
Lovely players.
No.
And now, give yourself a short intro, not just for the sake of the stream, but for the sake of the new guy, the new player that we are going to introduce later on in the session today.
I'm Zoe or Trazhie. I play Allie, the Tabaxi bard of the group. They them pronouns. Whatever pronouns for Allie though.
Mm.
All right, and hi, I'm Rhys. They them pronouns. I play Quinlan Flux, the Air Genasi monk, he, they.
All right.
I'm Dadley or Bradley or Bread or the one and only sexiest, whatever. I'm out of jokes. I used them the first time. Y'all didn't hear it, but it's fine. I play Zog. I own a boat. I'm not a pirate. That was the original idea. I'm a ferryman. I am a cleric.
Fairies, pirates, they're the same thing.
Yeah, you know.
Hi.
Yeah. I'm a pirate, thank you.
Hey.
Apparently a Catholic? That was something we kind of just glossed over at one point in this campaign. Anyway, yeah, that's me.
Okay, I'll go next.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Emily. I'm also known as FntasyLover. I play the chaotic fairy, Willow.
See?
And yeah. I have no
Hi.
jokes.
They're also a druid, but yeah.
Yes, Druid, yes. It's been a rough
Hi,
day.
I'm Dono, aka DonoTheCleric. I am not playing a cleric. I am instead playing a plasmoid sorcerer who just recently became a plasmoid. So he's just a little guy. He's just a little slimy guy with a little slimy cat.
Mm-hmm.
And they do slimy things, and he's apparently real strong.
And finally, for the sake of the stream, Chaos, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, everybody. I'm LostChaos. I will be playing Burk, who is a tiefling barbarian.
And we will get more into that as the session begins. Before we start, though, I'd love to give a quick shout out to tabletopaudio.com for the lovely audio ambience that we'll be playing throughout the course of the stream today. They're a lovely little provider of background audio, music, sound effects, and all that other lovely stuff for your ear holes to enhance your TTRPG holes. It's an incredible service that they provide. It's tied into the Google Assistant and Alexa, so you can ask them to play the tabletop audio sources whenever you like. And if you use it for a stream, all you got to do is give them a shout, and that's exactly what we're doing now. So thank you, Tabletop Audio, for providing your lovely, lovely music for our lovely, lovely viewers.
Everybody shout on 3. 1, 2, 3. Damn it! All you just
What?
We're supposed to
give them a shout. Oh. That was lost on all of us.
I know exactly what
We'll have that ready for next time. We'll have that ready for next time. So, and with that out of the way, I think there's nothing else to do except let's get to the doing. So, last we left off. Oh, I need to provide some. This is good ambience, but I need a little bit of music as well. Let me do. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh. So, last we left off, our intrepid troop of adventurers was finalizing their time with UWTR number 057, United Weapons Testing Range, where they found Hunter Adelbrecht rangefinder. They successfully, reconvened him to the entrance of the dungeon. He then inquired about a secondary objective of his original quest, which was to find a robotic companion or robot dog of some kind, which the party had already encountered in their scouting. So they brought, they went and retrieved it. They retrieved a couple more of their items from the dungeon that they were gonna retrieve. And just for clarity's sake, y'all did not retrieve the chest with the gems in it, yes?
No.
We were worried about it being confiscated, or for Dadley and Zog, we were worried about being confiscated by the
Bird boy.
Yes, so we said we would go back for it, knowing that it's safe where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
Allie also didn't want to leave it behind.
Okay, that stresses me out. Okay.
Quinlan didn't want to leave it either, but he doesn't trust this bird boy.
What? I thought I was doing what everybody else wanted to do.
Oh, okay.
Allie agreed it was the best decision in the moment.
Yep.
Okay.
So, with the chest of soul gems left behind for now, they took the one-way exit back to Camden's Hall and had a debrief. They received compensation in the form of either money or an item for their services. And they were given their debrief and their membership status of Camden's Hall. They are now technically classifiable as members of the Camden's Hall Adventurers Guild. And with the sun setting, Abernathy offered them the bunks of Camden's Hall to sleep for the night's rest. And we left it there, barring any sudden changes of heart from any players wanting to do something for the evening, which we would save for right now. So, with everybody all caught up and sorted, unless someone wanted to do something during their downtime, their sleepy time, their long rest.
Oh, the only thing. Oh, y'all go.
Oh, by the way, you're level 6.
Oh.
You weren't here for that either.
Yeah. I was just gonna go to the library and get that info on the coin at this point, and then go back and go to bed.
Yep. Okay, that would would take place now. So you remember that conversation, that session that we had. You now have canonically in game the information about your little coin that you have. So you are no longer metagaming or metacontextualizing if you speak of it in the context of its full, powerful value. So, with that all settled,
Can I attune to my item?
of course,
I want to count my money.
that's what a long rest is for. Burlap, like you each got your little coin sacks, nice and simple enough. Before you go to bed, you open up your coins, and you count them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. After a long, arduous task of counting your coins, you each end up with 150, and I need each of you to roll a D4. No, a D6 for me.
Okay. I'm gonna use the smallest one I have.
I got a 2.
You got
I got a
152. You got 151.
4.
You have 6.
Oh, you took coin as well?
Oh no. Sorry.
Yeah. You're fine. Just roll a D6 for the hell of it. Why not?
Dippy, can I roll for if I picked up anything interesting as a slime just in the cave on accident? Like just a chaotic roll. Just
Sure. Make a luck check. Just a D20. Just
I'm using the slime D20 that I got.
absolutely.
Ooh. 12.
12.
If anybody's curious. That's what it looks like. It's all liquid core.
I love that.
No match. Nothing interesting.
Damn it.
All right. Just
It's all shit. I'm kidding.
yeah, just like you've noticed that from like the bottom of your feet to about your calf, there's
I have
like
feet?
some. Well,
You have
from the bottom of whatever your form
Your
is,
trunks. Your
your little stumps.
I just got little, just little stumps.
From the
just like-
bottom of the bottoms of your stumps to like about your like midway up them, you just have like loose debris and dirt floating around in your
I love that like
legs.
Sundial is just this little guy now. They still got a fucking 18 strength. Little piston man.
Forgot.
Big bean.
Just totally forgot that you're a wild magic. No, that you're a clockwork soul sorcerer with an 18 strength. I mean, that's just fine, you know.
Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. It's not.
Oh, by the way,
18 intelligence too.
if you didn't already, you picked up on the fact that now that you're in this form, you feel in your like deep within your soul, you know, in your body, and also just in the ambience, in the quiet ambience, you can hear the slight of a ticking clock. Just quiet enough that if you were in a totally silent room, only you would be able to pick up on a ticking noise.
Do clocks exist?
Of course. What a loaded question. Ask the clock tower that sits in the middle of this town if clocks exist.
Maybe it's a sundial clock though.
Hey.
I'll just go to Zara.
Oh, you know what? Fair enough. Those don't make noise. Yes, Allie has a question.
I just have one more thing I want to do during downtime.
Sure, go ahead.
I would like to get my meditate on my next Tales of Beyond because I did use it last time.
Go for it. So is that mechanically you have to roll anything for that?
I just gotta roll a d12 to get what's on the
Are you
table.
gonna
Sure.
do a card reading for this session, for this next day?
Only if you ask me in character.
We're getting to that. We're getting to the next day.
I'm gonna send you the one that I got. 'Cause I'm supposed to like share the tale when I use it. So I will
Zog,
send that to you.
you had something else too?
Yeah. No, I just
Bless
Sorry.
you.
Excuse me. Thank you. So the only thing I'm doing before I call it a night is I have this box filled with cylindrical metal pieces. I'd assume that
Yes.
Do I need to do any checks to see that these go with the big? Can we just say gun at this point? Or
At this point, it's obvious what it is. Like over table, it's obvious what it is. In game, you're still kind of piecing it together. You're figuring it out.
Do I need to do any checks to see that these are the ammunition for the long-range weapon that I have? Or would I just
you
kinda, like,
take
intuitively
you take the gun off your back.
Yep.
You take one of the pieces, and you just kind of like line it up at first, and you're like, maybe, and then you just, and it just like slots right in, perfect fit. You push the bolt forward, and you hear a, you have loaded your gun. I forgot what name I gave it. I know that I gave it a pretty...
The Sunderer?
The Sunderer, yes, the Sunderer.
Yes.
Yeah, you have loaded the Sunderer.
For those in stream, just who are curious, it's a +3 magical rifle that also gives me a bump to my Constitution score by 1, and lets me hold my breath for like 10 minutes, if I remember right. I have it written down. I just didn't put it on D&D Beyond.
I don't breathe.
There are some characters who just don't need to breathe. All right.
The only thing I'm doing before I call it a night is I am taking 2 of these weird little ammunition things. I am just putting them in a small little box and packaging them, and I'm sending them to my good friend Tesla, the artificer, with a little note just being like, do you think you could create more of these?
All right, you send that off. You kind of there's a courier for Cambon's Hall there's a courier system that normally makes stops at Cambon's Hall, and so you kind of drop it off with one of the guys at the bar, and he's like, "Sure, I'll leave this for Derek. He can pick it up tomorrow."
Thank you so much.
No problem. So, evening came, morning followed. You take your long rest, you gain your level. Your level of experience. As the sun rises, you all come to your various awakenings. Might be fun. Roll initiative to see who wakes up first.
Okay. Can I have advantage because I only need 6 hours?
Then yeah, you would definitely wake up first, even without a roll.
I got a nat 1.
Okay, you wake up last.
God, same. I also got a nat 1.
Oh my god. Sundial and Zog wake up last.
I got a dirty 20.
Very nice. Allie wakes up first.
I got a 13.
You can go ahead and roll for this. Chaos. Yeah.
Okay.
13 from Rhys from
9.
Quinlan? 9. Okay.
Got an 18.
19. Okay, so Allie, Willow, Quinlan are kind of all grouped together anyway, so they all wake up same kind of time. And then with a 9, our new character wakes up after that. And then Sundial and Zog are going to sleep in with a natural 1. They're not going to wake up for a little bit here, so I'll go ahead. That'll give Dono and Dadley some time to do some stuff while I say my Fae folk experimenting with Sundial's new body. Oh god.
That was private.
You got sent. It's sent to everyone.
I know.
Oh right.
That is uncomfortable to come back to, Dono.
I meant, like, you know, you probably have like ale and shit in your freaking.
Anyway, my Fae folk, Quinlan, Willow, Allie, you all kind of wake up relatively around the same time, and you all kind of rouse and step up into the main area of Cambon's Hall after a short while. There are people making breakfast in the Cambon's Hall kitchen, and it smells pretty good. You know, it's definitely like a meaty smell. And you can see other people rousing and sitting at like booths and tables, all kind of enjoying the breakfast. You all kind of sit down at one of the open booths, which can seat the rest of your folks. And one of the servers, you could call them, one of the servants of the hall, comes over with 3 plates of food, sets them down in front of you. Says,
I didn't order this.
It's complimentary, dear. You're members now. Enjoy it. And
Thanks.
steps back behind the line. Before you is just a nice basic, you know, eggs, bacon, sausage links, some leafy greens, and a nice big round orange on each of your plates. Just a whole orange. But
I just take the orange and just set it in the center of the table off my plate. I don't want I don't want this. Somebody else can have it.
So, after a short time, the three of you are enjoying your meal. Chaos. As you kind of rouse yourself and step into the main hall as well, you notice 3 of the 5 people that you saw enter in yesterday sitting at a table. You remember what Abernathy told you yesterday. So, there they are sitting at the table. From there, I will let you do what you wish.
I'm gonna make my way over and try to introduce myself early.
Allie, Willow, Quinlan. A red-skinned tiefling approaches your table. Chaos, if you would like to take this moment to describe yourself, you shall. You may.
So, I said red skin tiefling, horns that curl back to the front. Fairly light clothing wear, the great sword strapped to their back. Male looking. Approaches. Hi. Saw y'all come in last night. I'm Burk.
Hello. Can we help you?
Just wanted to introduce myself. Y'all look like an interesting bunch. So.
I look at Willow and Quinlan like, what do you think? I don't say anything. I just look at them.
Quinlan and
the face journey is
Quinlan and Willow
Changing
specifically.
gazes.
Quinlan and Willow specifically. This tiefling that stands before you. Do you know that tieflings are not a common sight in In-Quy'zz itself? From your journey thus far, you haven't come across many other tieflings, but you did come across them in a fair number back in Petal.
Would I recognize the tiefling as a fae creature then?
Not specifically.
For my curiosity?
Your curiosity would tell you that there were definitely some tieflings in New York City, but that's just because there was a whole lot of everything in New York City. Right. Tieflings themselves in this realm, again, you've wandered for a while now. In the roving wildlands of In-Quy'zz, you haven't come across many other tieflings.
Interesting.
So, again, back home, New York City, there was a lot of everybody that you came across some tieflings. But the tieflings that you came across in New York City were of a more common ilk than, like, you know, more... One thing that you do notice about this tiefling is that they have more prominently pointed ears than your typical humanoid tiefling. So that comes across as a little strange. But Quinlan and Willow, you would recognize this as being a slightly more fey feature about this person.
I probably should have waited for Abernathy to introduce me instead.
At which point you hear poof, and the door swings open. Abernathy comes out of the lounge. And he just for one of his walkabouts, sees you, Burk, and sees the rest of you at the table, and is like, oh my goodness. Seems like we've got a bit of an early start then this morning. Where are your others? Looking at the table specifically.
I'm not their keeper.
You know what? That is a fair assessment to make. Well, I would like to introduce to you, Burk. He is one of our finest agents, and I believe he would make a great asset for your group. So, it's just wanted to make your acquaintanceship here, but seems like Burke's already done that for me. Well done. Please do get to know each other. I think that this could be the start of something wonderful. And he just like pats you, Burke, on the shoulder, and then like gives like a nice, just a friendly bow to the rest of the table, and continues to go about just like, hey, good to see you, and like with other tables in the area.
Burk, do you like dead things?
Dead things?
Yeah, dead things.
I guess.
Okay.
Willow in a
Okay.
nutshell.
Yeah.
Love it.
Let me know if you see a sea hag.
I'd like to do an insight to try and get a better judge of the vibe.
Sure.
Burke, do you believe in...
Oh, we gotta hydrate, by the way. Sorry.
Oh.
Do you believe in oracles, by chance?
I wouldn't say I know much about any of that.
If you don't mind, may I pull a card for you?
Sure. He's kind of intrigued.
At this point, do you sit down at the table, or are you still standing next to it?
I'll motion to one of the empty seats, and may I?
Can't very well do a reading when you're standing up.
And I'd like to hold the vibe check until the reading is concluded.
Sure. Do you want to privately tell me what number you got?
Sure thing.
Burke just takes a seat.
Ah,
That wasn't private.
That was not private.
that
Roll
was
it
not
again.
private.
Roll it
All right.
again, and then send the number privately to me. I'll just call that a dead roll, like a dead card in Vegas.
Yes. Okay, that is what I thought that was. So that.
Okay. That 15 is like a throat clear.
I just pulled 2 cards instead of the 3. I haven't had my breakfast yet. I haven't started eating, so it feels wrong to pull a full set on an empty stomach.
Fair.
And the cards I toss out are the battle. And the wounded man.
Oh.
And I just kind of slide them in front of you and take a moment and go, are you wearing any weapons visibly?
Yes, I do have a great sword on my back.
You've either seen many a battles or none at all. You're either green or you left behind corpses in your wake. Perhaps you at one point were a corpse yourself. Not dead, bleeding out. I don't think you're exactly dangerous. Maybe more to yourself than anyone else. You have a lot to fight for in your life. Or I should say, a lot of fights still to come in your life. I think I like you. Small one.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna eat my sausage.
Burk, do with that what you will.
Yep.
With your insight. Perfect. Burk, what is your immediate reaction to Allie's cards?
I have a 20 passive perception, so I'm looking very closely.
And this is also for Quinlan's insight check.
Definitely thrown off and kind of like surprised. But then there's like recognition there when the cards are being explained.
Mm-hmm. And it does indeed register as a genuine reaction, not a forced reaction. Quinlan. All right. So,
Do you
couple
like
more minutes.
oranges, Burk? And I just slide my orange to Burk.
Slides the orange over.
Just rolls it across the table. Like,
You've had enough
get this thing as far
complimentary
from me as I can.
Burke, you've had enough complimentary breakfasts at Camden's Hall that the orange is like, it's a mainstay. You can take it or leave it, honestly.
I'll
feel like we should
happily
make-
take the orange.
I feel like we should make the cat do a wisdom saving throw, not to just like pat the orange off the table while it's rolling.
Just-
I'll go with him, bro. I'll do it.
A couple more minutes go by. Zog
got
and
13.
Sundial, y'all sharing your general bunk. 13. It's just
I
You,
don't
like,
have a bed.
you just your bin. You
I'm
just
just
wake
a
up in your
slot.
bin, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Zog, by the way, Sundial fashioned a plastic bin that he found in the barracks to be like a container for him to sleep in.
And also to be carried in.
And it's
I
just a
imagine
backpack.
there's, like-
It's like a backpack size.
There's a picture
It has like
of
straps
in,
on it that you can wear like a backpack.
There's a picture in the Discord.
It looks
I
like a
imagine
very
he was, like,
comfortable
just, like,
seat.
sleeping in the drawers in the room, like in my room.
Sleeping in the.
There's a bag that. What the hell?
It's just a plastic. It's just a square
I'm pinning
plastic
it.
bin.
Yeah.
It's just a square plastic bin attached to like a rucksack roll
I
bar thing.
Okay.
Listen, it's not Sundial's favorite either. So he was like wanting to get like a gourd or something like that. That he
I'm
could
gonna
put
put
something-
you in a fucking bag of holding one of these days.
I don't need to breathe, so I'm good.
Exactly.
I live through photosynthesis. I just need the sun every once in a while.
As I'd assume we're in the same room. I'd assume
Yes.
we're bunking together still. As Zog wakes up, he's like, Sundial, I'm gonna go food. I'm gonna go get some.
Zog,
Yeah.
I'm dying.
What do you mean you're dying?
Everything. What's this
Wait.
feeling?
What explain.
Everything feels weak. As you see him just like sitting in like the trash can, just talking.
Yeah, you just like basically just a puddle at this point.
I
Son,
hurt.
okay. Can I like do like a medicine check into the tub?
Sure.
Take
You-
my hand.
You have hand. Yes.
It's just like a little slime thing whip come out.
It's gonna take me a while to get used to that. That's a 12 medicine check.
There you go. Oozes are fucking weird, man.
don't-
So you have not encountered that many oozes in your time. One of the first ones that you were in pretty fairly constant contact with was the ooze that Sundial was keeping as a pet, and now Sundial himself is an ooze. You can't really tell whether he's fine or not. He's just a puddle. He's just like molded to the sides of this container right now.
I have
Hey,
no
son.
strength.
You know how you have to feed your pet that's an ooze? I think you need food.
Of course I
now.
do, because I do that.
No, I think you need food. I think you're gonna start eating.
This is bullshit.
Look, no. This opens up a world of learning for you. What's the function of a dad? I make pancakes.
So,
Okay,
you all
can
make your way
carry
up?
me?
Yeah, I'll fucking.
You both make your way up.
Sundial is a lot lighter, by the way. Now he's just a slime.
Exactly. Zog, as you kind of walk up the stairs from the bunks, you see your fellow compatriots, Allie, Quinlan, Willow, sitting at one of the booths, one of the open booths, with a red tiefling, having joined them.
Zog,
and
Yes.
Sundial on your back. Yeah.
What
did you see my head pop out? Why is the red person shirtless?
Wait, is the red person shirtless?
You didn't describe it.
Apologies. So there's like almost 3 straps going across his chest, like 2 from the shoulders and then 1 extra one that holds his greatsword. So pretty much, yeah, short.
All right, got it. Daddy leather harness, got it.
Oh God.
What are those things on his chest? They're pointed.
The nipples, Sundial. They're. I'm gonna get you an
Do I
anatomy
need
book.
those?
I don't know. I don't know if those are important for oozes or not. Okay.
I don't know either.
No check.
I don't know either.
No check required. No, they're not important on a ooze.
I feel like they're important. Is my
I
body
don't-
weird?
Can we just get food, Sundial?
Do you sit at the table?
Yes, I walk
Okay.
over to the table and I put the bucket in the middle of the table.
Just a bucket sitting in the middle of the table now. The same server comes back out with 2 plates of food? No, comes out with 1 plate of food. For you, Zog. For you, Zog. And then is just like, enjoy your complimentary. Oh! Looks in the bucket. Looks in the bucket.
I'm not trash.
Oh. Do you want a plate of food then?
I don't know how to eat.
Yes, no, get him food. We'll figure this out.
Sure, I'll be right back.
If I can, food, coffee, and a shot of whiskey for each of us.
Coffee's a copper.
Alright, the whiskey.
I just shoot out a fucking gold at them.
A gold like comes out of the bucket, just twing.
Make
Keep
that
it
2
coming.
coffees, please.
Keep them coming.
A gold will cover coffee for all of you. Don't worry. And
a round of coffee.
and he just like picks up the gold piece, goes into the back, grabs 6 cups.
Milk with milk, please.
Zog is gonna lean on the table and like hide his face from the tiefling sitting there, and be like, Willow, is this is this like another dead thing that you're doing, or is this an actual person sitting at the table?
Burk, he can't help but feel a little offended.
They're
alive.
Oh, they're alive. Hello, I'm Zog.
I'm Burk, and I'm very alive. I promise you that.
Can I roll
For
a
now.
history check to see if they've ever ridden my boat?
No history check required. No, they have not.
Okay.
You, in your time as a ferryman, have not served many tieflings on your boat. And the ones that you did serve were all either blue or green. There was one time that there was a visiting tiefling who was yellow. You served him too, but
Okay.
so
Not a lot of tieflings.
Not a lot of tieflings, no. But this one, especially this one being red, is a different kind of tell to you. It's not extravagant, but it's different.
Okay. I did. My friend's ooze. It takes a lot to rattle me at this point.
I am that friend.
Yes, and this is Burk. This is Sundial, and he just points to the bucket.
You just put your hand in this. I'll shake it.
I wouldn't put your hand in there yet.
Why?
Let him.
What's wrong with
no,
me?
Sundial. I'm not gonna body shame you. You're good in whatever form you're in. But if you want to like interact with people, maybe you should have more of like a personable form and not a bucket.
While this is going on, Quinlan is peeling the orange and then just drops a slice into the bucket.
Allie scoots away once the orange is being peeled, with a look of disgust on their face. They're like,
oranges.
I hate IRL. I hate the smell of oranges. Allie also hates the smell of oranges.
Yeah, anti-vitamin C people, I see. No wonder.
I'm more of that vitamin D. But...
Ah. Sundial.
You put that in, and he just goes. I'm actually gonna roll.
Yeah, go for it.
What? What is this?
An orange. Eat.
Okay, I'm gonna focus on eating for a second.
As it's dropped into the
younglings
bucket, so at
monastery.
first you drop the slice into the bucket, and it like, boom, it just sits on top of Sundial for a second, then it sinks in just a little bit, and then you like kind of like, as you focus on it, as you focus on the orange slice, you kind of like intentionally, it like slips into like the middle of your like ooziness. And you start to like dissolve it within your form, for lack of a better way to put it. It's a really nice sensation. It feels like
refreshing
warmth, like it feels like warmth and like a zing. It feels like a really mild. It feels like a really mild, like tingly
acidic
sensation.
Acidic feeling.
Yeah, like a mild acidic, like tingly sensation all over your like your insides, and you instantly feel your energy like coming back to you.
I take my head up out of the bucket, look around, look at Quinlan. Let's go. You got any more of that?
And I finish peeling it and hand him the rest and just
You
clean
see like
off
a
my
mouth
hands on
open
the-
and just consume your hand.
A little
definitely like the children at the monastery.
bit of residual Sundial just on your hand.
And then Sundial's gonna take his little arms and like come out of the bucket and just kind of and slap himself onto the table, go into his bucket, grab his cloak, put it around him, and then just start walking. And like he's like, oh yeah, and goes back and puts on his bracers, and then he walks down, finds a seat.
Burk, you are dumbfounded. You have never seen
And he
anything
just
like
sits
this.
down, not next to Quinlan. He's just like, okay, show me food.
You, in all of your previous experience, like fighting monsters, like roving the wastelands, you've never seen a living, like, you've never seen a living, walking, talking green slime ball. Ever. This is brand new for you.
All right.
Okay.
Now,
That's
this.
amazing.
So, are you like anti like animal cruelty? Is that why you don't have a shirt on?
No, it helps me move freer.
Sundial. It's an intimidation thing. But the more chest you show off when you're a warrior, the more your enemies fear you, because clearly you're strong enough not to need any armor in front of you. Have you ever seen like a hyper-sexualized character and their armor?
What is sexualized?
We are not having that conversation right now. It is
By
impolite.
this logic,
Forget
that
he
the
doesn't-
Sundial is the scariest here because he's naked.
The server comes. Oh my god.
I
That
am
is
wearing a
exactly what
cloak,
I was
thank you.
saying.
A cloak. Yeah, Sundial's wearing a cloak.
I just like open
Okay,
up.
can
the
you
cloak
even-
just a
It
little
is
bit
at this
and just
point
like,
that I take a piece of sausage and just shove it in his face.
like
Again, warm.
tastes like me. It's got a little me in that. And then
Definitely.
what's this?
How do you
is this
describe
spice?
the taste of meat to a level of detail outside of? It tastes like. How do you
Tastes like-
newly
It tastes like it got
describe
a little
the
bit of
taste?
something from the
Texture.
ground.
The texture is almost like fibery. You can feel
Yeah.
different like lengths when in it.
Mm.
And then the taste itself is something that hits you in like the back of your mouth first. You almost feel it like as far into your mouth as you can.
Mm.
And you feel this like sensation that should be spicy. It feels like it's gonna hurt you, but it never does radiate down to the front of your mouth.
Take an inspiration point, Zog. Fucking
Oh,
A.
thank you.
My God.
Depending on the meat, that is correct.
I'm dropping
Yeah,
down a
like,
gauntlet
I'm
right
just-
now. You got to explain how food tastes, man.
So, while all of this is going on, Zog is gonna like lean over to Burk and be like, "So, I don't want to be rude. I'm always down to hang out with people. What brings you over to our neck of the woods?"
Apologies, guys.
Oh, okay.
In the meantime, the server comes back over with another plate of food and like begins to dump it into the bucket and is like looks in the bucket.
I'm
Where'd he
here.
go?
He's over
Oh.
there now.
Sets the plate in front of you. Same thing. Eggs, sausage links, bacon strips, leafy greens, and a whole orange. But this one is baby orange. It's like a nectarine.
I'm going to make a perception check. And I'm also going to use the cloak to see if I can learn
Oh, okay.
how to eat like a normal person or if I eat like a like a
Okay. No, I love this. I love this idea as
So
a
I have
as a check.
-5.
Yes.
So I have a -1 now. To this roll.
Okay. For perception.
Yes.
All right.
So I'm going to learn from everybody else around
Yes. Go for it.
I'm eating
yes.
with my hands.
I am eating with utensils.
So
you're gonna get
Very
a
prim and
mixed
proper.
bag. So this will be a little bit of a harder roll.
I am going to use inspiration on that.
I know, you don't want to follow Allie's example and
This is,
eat with
I
your
was gonna say,
hands.
this is a terrible group to learn by because Zog is like putting eggs on the toast and whatnot, doing something different, and then Willow's shrinks. Like it picks it up, it shrinks, and then goes.
Just like
All right, cool. So I had a 2, and then I used the inspiration and got a 1. So,
so
just
you
looks
look
at it all.
around. You look around. You see some people eating with their hands. Some people are eating with utensils, and you just like look at the plate, and you just and like slam your face down onto the plate, and it all like it like absorbs. It absorbs through like into your like face structure, and you just like feel all of these sensations of food all at once, like the like just the meat and the eggs and the greens and like the orange
comes out hot. I'm just
unpeeled
like,
the unpeeled nectarine, the unpeeled nectarine, and all of this, but it doesn't immediately take you aback because you feel your body matter like dissolving the material, the nutritional material, like all in like one go, like through the peel, through the, like the leafy green and everything, and like you feel this general sensation of like your energy coming back to you, of like like coolness and also warmth from the mixture of things that you got. A liquid, but also like a solid, and it's just
Also a
all of
fork
this.
just floating there.
Oh yeah, and your fork is
the plate's just like right there behind
yeah,
my
the
face.
plate is sticking halfway out of your face, like the plate is sticking
Utensils go
halfway
down.
out of your face.
I'm just going to look at everybody and just
And
be
I
like,
pull, I'm gonna just utensils down and just pull the plate out.
half my face is like concave. in.
Yeah, there's just a gash. There's like a large goo like slit in like where your right eye, from like the top of your forehead all the way down past through your right eye, past where your chin, if you had a chin, would be. And it's just like, and then you just watch as everyone at the table just watches the sundial just like it just reforms.
I'm just going to look at everybody and just
You feel fully refreshed and nourished, sundial.
good. I'm going to look at everybody and just be like, did I do that right?
No.
You get a no from Quinlan, an energetic
Yes.
thumbs up nod from Willow.
It was a valiant attempt, Sundial.
I look at the new person.
Burk just shrugs. It's like, yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
I'm just going to sit there content
So.
now that I have energy.
So, from here, everybody is acquainted with themselves.
I would like to also put this. Oranges are probably going to become one of Sundial's favorite things. One, because it's his first thing he had, and he has resistance to acid, so he gets like a different flavor texture.
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
absolutely.
orange instead of like other things. So he's getting more of the sweet than
Getting more
the
zing.
acidic. Yeah. So I think that would end up being like he just start being
Absolutely.
like, oh, I want an orange everywhere he goes.
Yep. All right, you're back.
Yes, sorry about
So-
that. I couldn't find the toothpaste.
Oh, love that.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
with everyone acquainted, at least, you know, tentatively acquainted with themselves and with each other, the day is now yours. You may do with it whatever you wish, because you have your current mission with Camden's Hall is done. In fact, related to that, you see Adelbrecht step out into the main hall, winged arm no longer in a cast.
What a
and-
shame.
He kind of That's
I much
just
more liked him when he was a broken bird.
Agreed.
Did
Burk.
something happen with him that I wasn't here for?
He was just
No, when you found him, his wing was broken.
No,
That's-
I mean, why does everybody not trust him now?
he's just
He sounds like
a
anal break.
non-believer in the forces of the universe, and I do not appreciate that.
I don't think I could have summed it up better myself.
I just don't like his name.
I
also-
like him, so I walk up and I like shake his hand. I'm like, I'm glad you're feeling better, buddy.
I think the broken one sounds like
Adelbrecht looks to you and he's like, "Well, I appreciate the sentiment, friend. It was, you know, gonna be honest, your friends were not as welcoming to me as you were when you were pondering over that hole."
I mean, I know I've hung out with these people for quite a while now. I still don't really know much about any of them. They're all like very distant. I know, like, yes, Sundial, I know about you. And he's saying this loud enough for everyone to hear. He's like, everyone just seems so secretive still. I don't know. And he looks over at Burk and he's like, and I don't know that one. I like their style. I like their vibe.
Well, you absolutely should. Burk is gonna be joining you guys?
Oh, you know Burk? Wait.
Yeah, Burk's been a member of the guild for a long time.
Oh.
Well,
He'll
Knight
be-
goes up in a question. If we can overhear this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a 20% patch per time.
I did not realize we had no say in that matter.
I never said it.
It would be nice not to be the newest new in town. And they look capable, but it's not my boat, Zog.
Allie.
Fair.
Sundial's not even paying attention to this conversation.
If
I
you
d-
would allow me to, I think I could help out.
I'm fully down for this. I just don't know what you're helping with. We're kind of directionless at the moment.
I
Join.
thought we were going to the thingy.
Oh, yeah, no, we have two missions. We have two missions ahead of us. Sundial has some questions to answer, and Willow has some waterfalls to go fucking see.
Yes.
Willow
Perhaps-
has some waterfalls to go see.
Go fucking see.
Go fucking see.
I don't know. I
Perhaps-
very early in this campaign, I asked Willow what she wanted to do outside of the Feywild, and one of them, I'm looking for the note right now. There was a certain waterfall that she wanted to see, and I can't find the note.
Is that correct, Emily? Did you say?
I think I do remember that.
Yeah, there was talk of that.
The Land of 1,000 Puddles.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
That's right.
I wanted to travel to the land of 1,000 puddles.
Yeah.
Are we
That's
close
right.
to that?
You're closer to it than you were when you started the campaign. I'll say that much.
Technically, isn't that like the same place Sundial needs to go to?
Yes, it's
That's-
on the direction, if I remember right.
Sundial, the land of 1,000 puddles is where you first landed as a Lyramite orb.
I might need my old cat.
Oh yeah, that
Wait.
too.
Perhaps we could do some
I wonder if they'll
friendly
remember me.
sparring, Burk.
Friendly sparring. Sure. Wouldn't mind.
Allie makes a face at friendly. They're not saying anything, but I'm making a note that they kind of like their nose scrunches a little bit when they hear the word friendly for sparring.
Oh.
Hmm.
Gotcha.
I'll be the ref.
I'll fight him.
No.
No.
See this little slime guy just put his tiny hand out. He's like, I'll fight him.
Just a little pseudopod comes out.
Judging by the size of Burk, I'm not quite so sure you would last very long.
How tall is Burk?
Judging by the magic sundial slings out, he's more likely to hurt himself.
Yeah.
Burk, you were asked a question.
Oh, how tall are you, Burk?
Oh, 6 foot.
Oh, okay. You're giving me a run for my money then.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, you may be tall.
I'm 6'2", so I'm a little taller.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
I believe 6 foot puts Burk squarely in like the second place tallest person here now. Sundial was the tallest,
That's
but
right.
became a
can be
tiny
the
little
tallest.
guy. You can make yourself the tallest.
Yeah.
Wasn't Zog and Allie close in height?
Zog's like 6'2".
Yeah, I'm also 6'2".
So
we were the same height.
Tied for first and then second.
I'm 2 feet tall.
Yeah. And Willow
You got the
being a
whole
fairy.
spectrum.
Yeah.
Look at
Which in
Quinlan
fairy
being right in the middle.
Which in fairy height is
There you go.
6 foot.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Burk, at the mention of friendly sparring, you do remember that there is a training room in Camden's Hall. When you like step down to the bunks, moving on past the bunks, there's a large closed off gym like area, you know, an open space, some various equipment against the walls.
I do know a place we could do the sparring. After eating, of course.
Yes, and a short time to let it settle.
As you have been eating and talking, everybody's been just kind of passively munching down. And again, unless there's anything anyone specifically wants to do, hit a little bit of that fast forward action. The meal is finished. A couple more idle conversations are had. Nothing specifically in the main room of Camden's Hall happens for the rest of your meal. It's all just kind of early morning shenanigans, like, you know, just, again, not a lot happening. Adelbrecht, to close this thread, Adelbrecht looks to you, Zog, and says, well, it's good to see you again, and, you know, heard that you were officially notarized as members, so I look forward to seeing y'all again in the future.
Yeah, well, you know, we'll see. I travel. I'm out and about. Well, I'm sure I'll be back though.
Hey, might be easier to get to certain parts of the continent now that you're with us, eh?
I like my boat.
Hey.
I'm okay with the time.
Well, take it easy. And Adelbrecht just, like, steps away to another table, joins a couple of his guild buddies. So, a little bit of time passes, and, Burk, you eventually can take your cohorts, your new cohorts, down. Let's see.
Take him down.
Take him down. No. Right here.
Oh my.
Also, how
This ambience is
Burk's
literally called.
What was that, Rhys?
How is
What's that?
Burk spelled?
Burk.
All right.
Burk.
Okay.
Burk.
So I will
Simple
make
as
that
it
correction. I've been adding an E.
It's good.
What's going on?
So I found an ambience called Training Grounds. It's a little
Yes.
intense though.
Oh, no.
Wondering if there's just like
Maybe something less intense, because that sounds
something
dangerous.
a little less intense.
It does.
Fighting in a tent is no fun.
That's stables.
Hey, it worked.
I'm gonna mute real quick, guys. Apologies.
You're good.
No worries.
Oh, stables works great because it's the start of a very stable relationship.
Hey.
I don't think any of us are
I just took psychic
Boo.
damage. I just took psychic damage.
I'll get rid of the inspiration I just got.
Oh yeah. Wow, I can't like.
Apologies. We're going on a journey. I might be muted a good amount of the time. Apologies.
You're good.
So.
So,
I'm sorry. There's a lot happening on my end.
You're all right.
Well,
do we need
we're
to take a break for a second?
How far into the
how long-
stream are we?
How long do you think we'll be?
An hour. We're 1 hour in, and with like 15 minutes of vamping and pre-show. That gives us about like 45 minutes of game time at the moment. We don't have to take a break right now unless we feel like we absolutely have to.
I'm fine with taking a break.
Let's call it an early break. We'll come back. So
Yeah, I was
when
gonna
we
say it's probably gonna be. How long are y'all's breaks usually?
5 to 10 minutes.
5 to 10. Okay, that'll be good. Okay.
All right, so let's
Apologies
let's go ahead, take our quick 5 to 10 minute break, and when we come back, more In-Quy'zz-ition action. Don't go anywhere. Hello, everybody, and turn everyone on again. There we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the In-Quy'zz-ition. For those of you just joining us, Gear, specifically.
Hi, Gear.
Say hello to our new player, LostChaos. Let's get back into the action. So...
Hello.
I need somebody. Actually, let's make it official. Chaos, why don't you go ahead and roll a D100 for me while you're at
do
it?
they get to choose a...
Oh, they need a number.
Yeah, they need a number for the encounters table.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Why don't you need to do that too? Yeah, I forgot about that. So, so every session we have.
Do you have it like
every session? I roll a on a table. For I need to go grab a pen. I'll be right back. Hold on. I had all that
I have a
time.
question. Do you have this like laid out as like our class level threat? So like if you roll on a number that I picked out, it's a sorcerer level threat. But if you roll on like, let's say
no, these are literally no. So these numbers determine if a random encounter even happens. Or so like I need you, Chaos, to pick a number between 1 and 20, excluding the following numbers. 1 and 20, and 4, 7, 9, 13, and 19. Any other number between 1 and 20, I will let you have.
11.
There you go.
Thank you.
It seems like we have a little bit of a pattern here. 4,
Do we have,
7,
like, just a row
9,
that's, like,
11,
you don't want any
13.
number there?
It's a lot of odd numbers.
Okay.
1, 4,
We're an
7,
odd group of people.
1, 4, 7, 9, 11, 13, 19, and 20.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Is Gear's number still on there?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
I believe it is. I'm pretty sure these are the... No, it is not.
Oh.
Because Gear's number was 11.
It's kind of,
'cause
that's
Gear-
poetic in some kind of way.
Because
It
Gear
is.
took my number, which is 11.
Oh.
Oh, because somebody took... so... The list was originally 1, 4, 9, 11, 13, 19, 20. And then when Gear was gone, it went down to 1, 4, 9, 13, 19, 20. And then when Allie joined, Allie picked 7.
We're just a bunch of oddballs.
A little bit, yeah. So, moving on, I need you to roll a D100 for me and tell me what you get.
Okay. Let's see.
Because this will just be a random event
50.
a random event that could happen if I get a roll. You said 50? 50 exactly?
50 exactly.
Wow,
There
right
you
down
go.
the middle.
Quite literally.
Neither here nor there, which seems to be the theme for Burk.
Okay. Very good, very good.
I wonder what's going to kill us.
Oh my gosh. That's kind of fun. I really hope that this combat will sort itself out so that y'all can start like town wandering and come across that. All right. So,
I forgot about that. Oh no.
We're about to have a
food has
sparring match.
food has been eaten, and Burk, you begin to take everybody to the training room in Gambin's Hall. Take them down the stairs, past the bunks, past the hallway for the bunks, and into a large open area. Since you went downstairs, this is a ceilinged this is like a closed room, and it's a little more closed than normal. The ceilings are a little shorter than in other places that you have been thus far, so it feels a little bit more confined, but not much. Against the back wall is a large mirror wall, and adorning the ends of this room are various pieces of equipment, like training armor, training swords, and various other things like that. You see a rules board posted, which has, like, you know, no evocation magic in the training room, like no destroying the equipment. Like, if you destroy the equipment, you have to pay for it or make a new one. Like, just some basic rules. And immediately hanging underneath the rules board is a broken training sword, like, that's just literally been shattered right in the middle, and it's just sitting there, not, you know, hasn't been taken anywhere yet. So pretty typical of the training room itself. But in the middle of the training room itself, there is a 20-foot diameter circle, and inside that circle is a 5-foot diameter circle. And like basically acting as an outer boundary and a, like, if two people stand on the outer edge of the inner circle, then they are within melee of each other, quote unquote, type thing. And it just acts as kind of like a sparring ring, if you will. So there are a couple of people standing in the room already. Just a couple of Camden's Hall holdovers. You see a gnome who appears to be like restringing, sanding, polishing a bow of some kind, and a dragonborn who is kind of working on a speed bag in the corner. They acknowledge your presence, but they you know, with just a simple like a nod. And the floor is yours.
I give the arched brow and nod back at them.
So, we had Zog volunteer to be the ref.
Yes.
Yep.
Zog gets... Oh, yeah.
I will do a thing the moment that combat starts, so I'm holding something, but yeah.
Yeah. We get in and Quinlan removes his shirts, the upper parts of the robes, and all of his arms, and picks up one of the training quarterstaffs and starts doing his katas to warm up in the Displacer Beast stance.
Okay, is that like a mechanical thing for your character? Hold on.
Just a flavor thing.
Oh, sure, of course.
That I added. He's got two stances. Displacer Beast is his normal,
right,
everyday, like standard work.
Well done. All right. So, counter-wise, Burk.
Burk's gonna. He's gonna go ahead and take his great sword sheath off his back and kind of set it against one of the walls. He's just gonna do this unarmed. He doesn't want to use his great sword for this.
Okay.
For sparring.
Okay. So,
I'm sure.
Zog. Your competitors line up in the ring?
Zog is gonna get in the middle of the ring and like hike his pants up as far as they go. He's like, I want a good, clean duel. I don't know what the purpose of this duel is, but nothing under the belt, no eye gouging, and I guess magic's up to y'all.
You raise your hand
All right.
And fight. And he like scurries out of the
and roll initiative. I need
twin
Burk and Quinlan. First and foremost, Burk and Quinlan roll initiative.
Okay.
Who gets the upper hand?
9.
21.
Oh,
Rolled a
Burk.
19 plus 2.
Burk by a long shot. All right, Sundial.
I twin spell haste.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay.
Hey, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. all right?
Okay, so you're gonna have to hold on. Let me look at haste real quick. Haste.
I don't think you can twin spell that.
Speed is
yes,
doubled.
I can because it's a single target.
Oh,
You can only
No, it
twin
is a
spell
30-foot
spell.
range.
Well, no.
Oh wait, no, yeah. Choose a willing creature. Yeah, no, never mind.
Yeah.
+2 bonus. You can both add 2 to your AC. You can both have advantage on dexterity saving throws. You both gain an additional action on each of your turns, but it can only be used to take the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or object actions. And you also, your speed is doubled. Because you're in a sparring ring, that's not really going to matter that much, but...
Zoe.
Seeing Sundial do that, I'm going to like pull a card, and I pull the duelist, and I am gonna say, let's see who the renowned duelist is, and I'm gonna give them both bardic inspiration as well, so they can add a 1d8 to any roll of their choosing during this duel.
God damn!
Dog is going to pull a yellow piece of paper out his pocket and be like, "No outside assistance."
I gave it. It's fair. We gave it to both of them.
No, I did. We're done.
I eat the yellow card.
Eat the yellow card!
Zog, do you have another one of those? I could put it in my deck.
Oh my
He pulls out another yellow card. He's like,
Slide it in my
I have
tarot
a
deck.
lot of these. I've been waiting for this opportunity for a while.
So
Wait, so
I have a yellow card in my
Zog
extra
just,
cards that I can use.
Zog just canonically has like a deck of just yellow cards in his
Yeah.
pocket.
He has a full deck of yellow cards and he has 3 red ones.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna use this for my yellow card.
You know what?
It's a blank.
Fucking everybody, I mean this when I say this. Combat hasn't even started yet. Everybody gets +1 inspiration because this is fucking incredible. The setup alone has been incredible. Oh,
We should get some
that's
pretty,
the one
a
thing that
little
I
bit
didn't do.
More intense music.
Chaos, I
going.
didn't go over this campaign's homebrew rules with you.
No, you did not.
Yeah. So inspiration can do one of 4 things for you. You can grant advantage to a roll, you can nullify disadvantage on a roll, you can activate a rule of cool, or you can impose disadvantage on a monster or NPC's roll, not a fellow player character's roll.
Gotcha.
You're in charge of keeping up with how many inspiration points you have. You can inspire your teammates using the Twitch Watcher points, the Twitch Watch points.
Which you have inspiration, by the way.
And you got 1 earlier, plus the one I just gave you. You now have 2, and from here, you are going to have to keep up with your own.
Yes.
Gotcha. What were the
Alright.
things for haste, real quick again? Apologies.
+2 to your armor
haste.
class.
Yep.
Double your speed.
Yep.
Advantage on
Advantage on-
dexterity saves.
Yep.
And an additional action on each of your turns.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I had it pulled up, Dono.
Good.
Yeah, all right.
I just had it memorized.
And then you can also roll
Same.
a 1d8 on any roll you want with your inspiration from me.
Yep.
Pretty much. So this is gonna be fucking great.
Oh no.
And with that, and
You
with
2 act up again and I'm throwing y'all out of here.
You can try.
and
He pulls out another yellow card.
That's a
nope, wrong song.
That immediately. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Oh, my initiative is 4, by the way. I figured as the ref, I should have one.
4, and so you're gonna go after each turn. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. So, with a 21, Burk, you're up. What would you like to do?
I think I would get a little bit of leeway. Burk's gonna go with like advance and go for a right-handed swing.
Just an unarmed strike. All right, roll your attack.
Yep. What is that? 16.
Quinlan.
Hits.
All right,
Exact.
Quinlan, you
Oh
take.
wait, plus 2 to AC, so that would be no, because I'm now at 18.
Ah.
Okay.
This haste is gonna fuck with this so much. I
It
can
is,
already
and I'm
tell.
here for it.
It's like, what's the most chaotic thing I can do to this?
Oh my
give them
God.
both haste.
I will say, how much D&D experience do you have? This is a question I should have asked pre-stream.
I have like small one-shots, and then I had a previous campaign that I was in, but it was not very well. I would
Okay.
say.
Okay.
First
So-
things first. The
Yeah.
Barbarians 101, rage.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
I just know
you-
that.
Yeah, because of haste, you can try to hit him 2 more times. You have 3
Mm-hmm.
attacks altogether.
Yep.
No,
And
it's
while
2
you're
attacks
raging-
per action, and your action you can do 2 attacks, so
But
3 more
it-
times.
I'm pretty sure if you go through the haste spell, it says you can only take 1 additional attack. Not. I can go
Hold
through it right
on.
now.
No, attack
What?
actions.
And one of those attacks can be done with advantage if you use your what is it? Reckless?
Yeah,
Yeah.
reckless attack. All of them can be done with advantage.
Yes.
I had already forgotten to do that. I wasn't gonna do that for first strike. I wasn't gonna do that for first strike. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey,
Yeah, this is the very
Like-
beginning of this combat. Let's just
Yeah.
play it out. And
Lulling your opponent into a false sense of security is a proper battle tactic.
if you have questions, they'll come up naturally.
Mhm.
I don't want to be rules lawyery. This attack action can be used to this action can be used to take I can't read today. This action can be used only to take the attack action. 1 weapon attack only.
Oh, is that what it says? Hold on. Wait.
Yes. Dash, disengage, hide, or an
Oh,
object
yeah.
carry.
Okay. So yeah, 2 more times. Never mind. My apologies.
2 more times.
Yep.
So for the damage, it just says 5. It doesn't tell me.
Yeah,
to roll
if you hit, you do 5
It's
damage.
just 5.
That's just
Okay.
what your unarmed strike does. So if you hit Quinlan, you will take 5 damage. That's just straight up.
Right.
So roll 2 more
That's
times. Roll for 2 more attacks if you would like.
Yep. 18.
18 hits. Take 5 damage, Quinlan.
And then another 18.
10 damage done to the Quinster. So, with the right hook, you swing and miss, but you catch him off guard. You hit him with the left. And then, right in the chest, solar plexus. Quinlan, your rebuttal.
All right. Dropping low into full prowess stance.
Thousand years of death.
We are going to do a ripple attack,
All right.
burning a key point. To do a flurry of blows after the 2 standard attacks.
Okay. And the flurry of blows gives you 2 more attacks or 1 more attack?
Going down.
Flurry of blows. You can spend 1 key point to take 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Oh.
There you go. So you can roll 4 times.
Okay, so
And just for expediency's sake, Rhys, your AC with haste is 18. Chaos, what is your AC with haste?
16.
Okay.
That's with the additional 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Okay, so the flurry of blows will not hit, but with a 18 plus 7,
25?
25, and then a 15 plus 7,
22.
2.
Oh my goodness.
The other 2 were a 4 and a 6. So
Oh,
Goodness.
so first 2, you just whiff,
yeah,
but then you catch Burk off guard.
with having come back up, kick right in this area.
To the right to the shoulder. And monks, you roll your damage. So 1d6
Yep.
plus
1d6 per hit plus 4.
Oh, I forgot I can change up my spell.
So 8 and 7.
15.
Yes.
That's all right. Burk, you take 15 damage total.
All right.
Zog, any ref comments?
Do either one of you want to tap now?
Nope.
Okay.
Hey, Dippy, you want to be announcers?
No. We don't need to keep
Unless
doing this.
unless you want a passing comment from either the Dragonborn or the gnome, no.
Okay.
Top of the round. Burk.
Yep. All right. Played it nice first round. I'm gonna rage.
Mm.
A rage. Should I do it?
Go ahead.
Now,
Go ahead and
or-
roll it now.
Roll it now. Okay.
To everybody
Oh,
else in the
God.
room, you
Let me
watch
pull it up.
as Burk just like slowly builds up like a tension in their own form, and you see them describe how you burst into your rage, and then I'll say what happens.
Apologies. Wow, I haven't thought this through. I didn't prepare this. Kind of, he was standing in like a fair, like fighting pose, like normal. And he kind of like shifts a little bit and cocks his head to the side. And almost like a flicker of like something in his eyes just flickers. Not knowing what it is. It's just a slight tell.
And as soon as that happens,
Oh no.
everyone else in the room watches as a shockwave of energy emanates from Burk in the space. Enough that everybody can feel like the pressure wash over them.
Oh,
And there's a
geez.
flavor of the arcane to it. Chaos, can you tell me what number you rolled?
Sending it to you right now.
Okay. All right. Let me go to my document here.
I was hoping it would be something different, but it's okay.
And you obviously have this document pulled up too.
Yes, I do. I already checked it. It's not a good one to start off with.
Yeah, no.
I'm kind of doesn't help.
Nothing immediately happens. But you do feel as if a wave has washed over the area.
Yeah.
desperately want to roll.
Just for the hell of it. Quinlan, just in what you've done so far, roll an intimidation check.
All right. Intimidation. 14 total.
14. Burk. You may have underestimated Quinlan's abilities here. Those two kicks really fucking hurt. They makes you reconsider a little bit.
Okay.
But go ahead with your 3 attacks, of course.
3 attacks and then doing rage.
So with your rage, your attacks will also have a
+2 and then +2 to damage as well.
a +2, so you'll get 2 more to the attack roll, so they'll be +9, and you'll get 2 more damage as well. So your total damage will be 7 damage on a successful hit now.
First hit is a 15. Nope.
Miss.
Yeah.
You feel your arm falter.
Next hit's a 25.
And the next one connects right in the, just right on the body.
Now
To finish
remember,
off.
he's also keeping low. As a short guy, he's also keeping low. He knows.
And finishes off with...
It was a 14.
Another
Only
miss.
hit once. Okay.
So you take 7 damage, Quinlan. Quinlan.
Wait. Don't I add something due to me rolling as well? Because it says I get a 1d8.
Oh wait, no, yeah, if you want, you can add a 1d8 to... How many times can they do that? You can do that.
You can add a 1d8 to any roll of attack, saving.
No, I'm not referring. Apologies, I'm not referring to that. It's with what I just did with my rage.
No, you do not add a 1d8 to that.
I don't?
No, you
Remember to add your rage bonus when you do damage, by the way, too.
Oh, right.
So 7 damage total.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think your rage
But
bonus
yeah, no,
should be
the
+3
1d8
right now.
Again, I ask how many times can either party do that 1d8? Or is that just one 1d8 for the whole encounter, or is that as many 1d8s as fit within a certain time frame, or what?
What are you talking about?
Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic? It's one. It's one total.
Okay, so you get one total d8 for this combat. If you wanted to, like try to make an attack hit if it just barely missed. Yeah. Okay.
I'll save that.
Save it for now. All right, Quinlan, you're up.
All right, same thing. This time going for the lower body. Opponent is useless if they cannot move to hit you. So, 2 quarterstaff, and then flurry of blows. Okay, not great this time. So we're gonna start off with a 22.
22 hits.
That hits.
Yep. And then the 13.
13 miss.
9.
Miss.
And a nat 1 for a total of 8.
Oh. So your first strike, connects like exactly where you planned for it to connect.
Right at the knee.
Right on the knee. And the next 3 miss because, Burk, you stagger more than you feel like you would have. It causes you to jolt back, and the next 3 attacks land just short of you. As you're just like, you're almost taken aback, stepping backwards, and just like looking your assailant right in the face.
How much damage was it? Apologies.
7 total.
7 total.
7. Okay.
Zog.
Zog.
You.
Seeing... Yep.
You make an insight check.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Insight.
Just with the one hand on the
goddamn.
staff low and going up along the back, arm at the ready.
24.
24. There is a layer of fear on Burk's face that was not there before he entered his rage.
Okay. Zog is going to pull out a goddamn yellow card and throw it at Quinn. I said no below the belt.
I assumed that you meant a no going for the family jewels.
be
Which
fair.
I did not.
No, can I do an insight check on Quinlan as well?
If you want to, absolutely.
Go for
Okay,
it.
that's pretty damn high. That's a 21.
21. Quinlan.
Very, very serious. It is like an actual combat situation for him. But with that high, he's also kind of reveling in this moment of having an opponent that is like worthy in his mind.
Hmm.
But he's
And-
also still holding back something.
Yeah.
And Burk, did you want to describe any other thing other than what I gave him for his 24 for you?
Nothing that I can think of.
All right, there you go.
But yeah, definitely to emphasize on that fear that wasn't there before.
Mm-hmm.
Zog's
Nobody's.
All right, that's it. This turn, Zog might step in after. We'll see what happens.
All right, top of the round. Burk, go for it.
Yep. Oh, still raging.
Yeah, still in your rage, so still +9 to your attacks and 7 damage if you hit.
Yes. Okay, I was looking at something. Natural 20
Oh, fuck.
for a 27 to hit.
Choose a very sensitive part of Quinlan's body that you hit with that attack.
Punch a nipple. Do it. Oh, fuck. Ow. I boomed.
Go for the elbow.
You ever been punched in the wrist?
No. I'm gonna say he went for like right under the ribs.
Oh yeah,
Right
so
under the-
Quinlan,
Breadbasket.
you feel a fucking like directly connecting with your diaphragm.
Yeah,
you have
he
had
was standing
you've,
at that angle, just right
know that-
there on that bottom rib.
you've
all
had
that
the
time that,
you
like,
have had the goddamn wind knocked out of you.
It's impressive
Quinlan.
that someone can knock the wind out of an air genasi.
It is in that moment, hearing that a fast, somewhat violent wind just kind of around Quinlan.
Mm-hmm. So 14 damage on that hit,
Mhm. Wait,
and then 2 more attacks.
Yep.
I'm gonna look at something.
You guys ever see like that scene in Dragon Ball Z where like Vegeta just punches freaking Frieza and it just goes through like the other side, but it doesn't like break the skin?
Yeah.
That was what we just saw.
Pretty much.
Yep.
So,
Just-
From going
That's
from
my
one side
spine!
here to the other side here. It just
18.
No, I was
Oh, sorry.
adding this up. Apologies.
Oh,
You got some damage.
Unnatural 20, and then there was like the 2.
Don't
that
forget to
I
add your
because of
rage
my
bonus.
Rage. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
oh
so it's
shit,
22.
wait. So 14 plus 2, 16.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So that is 16 damage.
Oh no, wait, no, sorry.
No, it's 17.
It
or
actually goes
14
down.
overall.
It actually, yeah, it is 14 overall. So sorry.
Okay.
That was 13, 14, 15. Yeah. Yeah. And then one more.
What was the
goodness.
result of that?
Oh, apologies. I thought you heard me.
So you had a natural 20. Your second attack was what?
Oh, it was a 22.
22.
Apologies.
That hits. 7
22.
more damage.
And
Dippy,
then
don't we do critical, like max criticals?
Simple crits.
See,
You
They're
double.
not rolling. Yeah.
Since
they're
they're
not
not
rolling
rolling,
for
I'm just doubling the result.
I don't know if we had explained that, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut up now.
oh my
Uh,
goodness. Oh my
21.
Wait. 28.
28. That's a 19 plus 9.
Yep.
Fuck. Yeah. The fearful anger, the survival instinct has kicked in for Burk, and just diaphragm punch, like sock to the jaw, like, and just like you got pummeled, my guy.
Okay,
You got.
so I'm up to
You took
21 from that
20.
last one.
You took 28 damage total from those 3 strikes.
God damn.
Quinlan, you're up, buddy.
Shakes it off. Blood on face. Looking hella beat up.
Oh,
But is refusing to surrender.
Oh my god. I just looked at how much health Quinlan has.
Yeah, I'm not doing good. But he's playing it off.
Oh god. All right, continue then. Absolutely.
Spits the blood onto the ground, smiles.
The gnome looks at the blood spatter on the ground and is just like, really? Just clean that up. And like like goes over to the broom closet in the middle of his cleaning. That's his turn on this round.
Let's see. If I do that, I won't be able to do anything else. I could burn an inspiration to do that. I've been thinking about that.
Oh?
I've been forgetting about that.
Right. So just to recheck that. He is going to, in this moment, go from that Displacer Beast stance into Thunderbird stance, which is a much higher.
So from down low to up
Aerial.
here. Yeah.
Yep,
Absolutely.
more aerial.
I would say
And-
thematically you could hover about a couple inches off the ground in that stance too.
Okay. I think I'm going to risk it.
In fact, I think
And
as an Air Genasi you can just do that, I think. No.
No. Yeah, I definitely could do this. But that would take the concentration. I'm going to continue my... I'm going to continue my onslaught. 2 standard attacks, and then for the final, I want to burn 2 key points to do Thunder Wave.
Okay.
Oh,
Sure. Go for it.
All right.
So 2 standard
so
attacks.
That is going to be a nat 20 and a 19.
Okay, so a nat 20 and a 19 total. So the 19 total hits. The nat 20 will be standard attacks. Is this your unarmed strike or is this something else?
Quarterstaff.
So that'll be 16. No, sorry, max roll. 8 plus... Where are you? There you are.
4.
Yeah, so 12, and then roll your d8 one more time. And give me the result.
4.
So that'll be 16 total. So diaphragm punch received. You take the quarterstaff around and you just name a sensitive part of Burk's body that you would hit with this.
Right here.
On the collarbone.
Yep.
And that fucking hurt. And then
while it's there, I'm gonna bring back, so I'm gonna slide it off, and then hit right in the sternum for that thunder wave.
Punk, thunder wave. All right. It's a little late for that. It's a little late for that, Allie.
I did it earlier too, but
oh, you did? Oh, sorry.
I took my hands down because I didn't know if anybody understood what I was doing.
So thunder wave.
Yep.
Roll 2d8 thunder damage.
Yep.
And Burk, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
On saving throw.
Zog, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw too.
Yep. I'm fine. I got a natural 20, but it's like a boring one.
Fuck, dude.
It's not that important.
Yeah, it isn't that important, no.
I got a natural 20 for 25.
You got a natural 22?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
we're in it. So yeah.
So you will take a quarter of this damage.
13.
So halved rounded up is 7, halved rounded up is 3. No, 4, sorry. So plus whatever the default attack was.
D6.
A D6 plus 4.
So 4.
So 8 plus 4, so 12. But again, what would have been 8 plus 13, 21? What would have been 21, turning that into a 12 is incredible. Oh my goodness. So, like, pull to the sternum, you feel the thunder wave, like, emanate all throughout the room. Zog, you also only take 4 damage from this.
Okay.
And you just... You stand there resolute, but the look on your face is still, like, you know, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, like, type deal.
Mm-hmm.
So, as these two land really heavy blows on each other, Zog steps in the middle of the ring, and he's like, all right, enough. We saw the bigger dick contest, and he casts Calm Emotions.
I'm gonna end haste, and everybody just paralyzes.
They don't paralyze.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they get stunned for.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So
that
everybody in the room needs to make a what is it? Charisma saving throw.
including the dragonborn and the gnome.
Everybody. It's a 60-foot sphere.
Oh shit. Yeah. Then that would include the dragonborn and the gnome. Absolutely.
Sorry, it's a 20-foot sphere.
It would include. It would not include the gnome. It would include the dragonborn.
That's fine. I'm just worried about these two.
Yeah. So the dragonborn got a.
Yeah. So give me a charisma saving.
Like a
charisma save.
11.
Yeah.
Are we also?
Yes.
An 8.
8.
Christmas save, you say?
Yes.
I'm good.
16.
16.
12.
12.
13.
13.
So
22.
Everybody but Quinlan and Sundial are overcome with just chill emotions, which might fucking backfire on Zog now. But as he does that, he's like, okay, enough. And he's standing in between Quinlan and Burk.
You also hear what was the sound of a speed bag being pummeled behind you slow and then stop as the Dragonborn comes to the same, like... And Burk, I would say that this would also cause you to, not only the fact that you are stunned, but that, like, Quinlan and Burk, first and foremost, you're stunned. You cannot move.
Yep.
You drop to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's
Burk,
stunning.
you also feel your rage subside. And for the purposes of this being the very first one and it not being directly impacted by the combat itself, why don't you go ahead and roll... Actually, do you have a coin on you? I'll make this a coin flip.
Cookie, do you have a coin that I can borrow? Do you have a random one? Okay, she can't hear me.
Then I will say roll a d4.
No, I don't. A d4, okay.
1 or a 2 will act as one result. A 2, 3, or a 4 will act as another one.
3.
3. Okay. You feel the deep set fear kind of like release from you. You just kind of like feel yourself recenter. With the combination of effects cast on you, they overcome the deep set surge of magic that overcame you, and I will say that for the purposes of this, that effect has been canceled on you.
Okay.
So for those playing along, I will explain this over table. Burk, what subclass of barbarian are you?
I believe the actual name of it is Path of... What is it? Path of the Wild Surge?
Path of the Wild Magic.
Not Wild Magic.
So, I finally get the opportunity to use one of my favorite tables that has ever been made for this game, the D10,000 Net Librum table of random magical effects.
Oh no.
So every time Burk rages in this game, we will roll on that D10,000 table. And if it is directly pertinent to the situation, I will say what the effect is out loud and describe it. This one was not, but since it has been ended, I will say what it was. Each day, Burk awakens certain that he will die before sunset.
Oh wow.
So that's what the fear was.
Until when?
Huh?
Until when?
Unspecified. So, which is why the effects that were just cast felt like a good counteract to that effect, which is why I let that roll. If the duration is unspecified, I will determine what the proper duration will be just based on how I'm feeling in a given moment.
Just a vibe. Yep.
It's just a vibe. So
nobody piss off
As
Dippy.
that and Quinlan drops to one knee, he brings himself back up, being unaffected by the calm emotions. And as he rises, that wind dissipates back under his control again. And gone.
And I will say, initiative-wise, because they had 2 turns where they couldn't do shit, next time it comes around to Zog, he's also casting Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
Or do I have to? Can I do something different? No, Mass Healing Word will get you both.
All right, so Mass Healing Word will heal...
You each get 7 points of healing.
7 points. All right, so you can each regain 7 points. The gnome walks over to the area with, like, the wet mop, just like the squeaky wheel on the cart, and he looks at you, Quinlan, and, like, you're just kind of, like, bent over, like, blood all over your chest and everything, and he just, like, how hurt do you really feel by this whole situation? Be honest with me.
My pride is intact, if that's what you are asking.
Good. And he, like gives you a gentle, like, smack across the arm and casts Cure Wounds on you at 3rd level. So Cure Wounds at 3rd level is a spell that I would like to know how much that would do total.
I'm a sorcerer. I couldn't tell you.
Let me see. Cure Wounds, 3rd level is
Somebody else.
3d8 plus 3. Let me do that. If I had 3d8 here. Wait, I know where I have 3d8.
Whoa.
Right here. There we go. You gain... Wow. 9 plus 3. 12 more healing points, Quinlan.
Yay, back up over half.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sundial. Can Sundial waddle over to Allie?
Mm. You feel... You all hear just this very light, just... Like, you see, like, wet marks where Sundial walks. Like, just little wet circles on the floor.
Sundial.
He's like a damp Grogu.
Oh my goodness.
He just he just looks at you. Just goes, so things have changed.
You have.
Yeah. I don't know what to do anymore. Can you give me a reading?
I can certainly tell you what the cards have to say, but I don't know if they'll tell you what to do. That's not typically their verdict. They're more future tellers, but future? Future? That's not a word.
So while Allie gets that all sorted, anyone else doing anything else in this moment?
Zog is checking in with Burk, just seeing, like, are they hurt? Do they need anything? Like Burk, are you holding up? That was a lot.
As you look at Burk, you see their face has lost that layer of fear.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay.
That was fun.
Quinlan's gonna walk up and extend an arm for that forearm shake.
Just
Burk does so back. Accepts that.
forearm and forearm.
Mm-hmm.
I only have 2.
Huh?
Damn you! Get rid of one of your inspiration points. Fuck you.
I completely missed what he said.
He said forearm and forearm, so I said, oh, I only have 2.
Now the question.
Oh my goodness.
By the way, don't actually get rid of that inspiration point. Like, that was just a joke. Re-adds inspiration point onto sheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ellie does like a very quick shuffle, and without any like embellishment, just kind of flicks out 3 cards from the center of the deck. The first one that flies out is the 5 of Mirrors. I don't know if it's gonna catch it this time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Ooh.
Star.
Mm.
Okay.
Stunning.
And I think this one's pretty self-explanatory.
Is that death again?
It's death. Specifically, it's death. Denial death.
So we
My
are these
deaths
random
represent-
pulls?
Yes.
Jesus.
I
Christ,
have-
These
I
cards
have-
are getting
I had-
creepy. These cards are getting creepy.
I know. I'm like, God damn.
I'm loving it.
The
My
fourth.
first one was
5
scary.
mirrors, a star, and a denial of death.
Yes.
Holy
then
fuck.
I also pulled the 4th card just to see what it was, and it's the storyteller. So Allie would have pulled it. I'm going to say Allie pulled this as well. But she just pulls off the top instead of sliding out of the middle.
Mm-hmm.
5 of Mirrors represents identity shattering. When you look in the mirror, you are not who you are, which seems pretty accurate. It can also represent vanity, keeping things that no longer serve you just because you had them before. The star is a good thing. The leading light in the sky, the wayfinding of pirates and sailors. But also, they are burning suns. so far away that we don't know if they still exist, could represent something that looks to give you information, but really it's moved on already. Chasing ghosts, but hopeful ones. And death, denial. I'm not really sure how this applies to you, Sundial. You seem to be taking your new form in strides. Perhaps this is yet to come to fruition, something that you'll encounter that you wish wasn't. You have a storyteller as well. I think this is the beginning of your real journey. Start of you, Sundial.
Sundial would be on like, he's like kind of on the verge of tears. If he could cry, he's just kind of like, okay.
Just a little glob of like plasma just drops
Freaking
down onto the
Mosaic comes out of his chest and just like licks it and then
Yeah,
comes
just-
back. Which by the way, no, Burk. Sundial has a little pet slime cat that is a pseudopod.
Mhm.
And so that's a thing that he just has in his body.
Oh,
He's also got a black ooze, right?
You do also have
Yeah,
a gray ooze living in your
I
leg.
do have a
Great.
gray ooze. I have no idea what he's doing. He's just hanging out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
In
So, with that all settled,
I'm
Getting dressed, giving snack pets.
mm-hmm. Just accepts them. He has grown accustomed to you.
gets the little boops.
He recoils at that. He doesn't like the boop. Not yet.
Boop.
So, you all walk out. You walk back out of the training room.
While we're walking, Zog's gonna catch up with Quinlan and be like, what was that?
Stopping and letting the others go on ahead.
Trailing a couple steps back. All right.
What do you mean? Which part?
You never, none of us, you ever thought like, oh, we gotta test their strength. You never did that with me. You never did that with Sundial. What was that?
Looking around, is there anybody else in the immediate vicinity, like of Camden's, all like the members?
As you're walking down this hallway, you don't see anyone immediately.
Frankly, I don't trust these people.
And what led you to that?
Just the general vibe and the bluntly, the arrogance.
I say this as your friend. That is a word that a lot of people would use to describe you too.
Restraint can often be confused for arrogance.
I know that now. I know that as someone who's got to know you. It's a two-way street. I don't think this was the best way of earning their trust, but I'm also not going to question you. I got your back. But just so you know, and he points to Burk as Burk's walking ahead, they have mine until they lose it. People don't earn trust with me. It's always there. I've seen enough people traveling around this kingdom to know most of us are just trying to survive. So,
Indeed.
Burk, what is your passive perception? Actually, I'll look.
Yeah.
as the
Burk's
conversation
passive,
wraps up,
yeah. Burk's passive is 14.
14.
You picked up bits and pieces. You definitely heard your own name, but yeah.
Zog leads him to Quinlan. So you're gonna tell me about your like dream date now?
I was out above board. I was actually going to bring that up right now, too.
Yeah, there you go.
matching your hushed tone, leans over. I did say if we made it out alive, I would tell you. Very well. A play or musical in the afternoon, then a private picnic, then off to a heavy concert in the evening, to end with a moonlight walk through the woods or along the river.
Okay. I just like a good cup of coffee.
Can
I still
Sundial?
haven't tried this coffee.
Sundial.
I don't know if that you're the kind of person who needs it, but I'm not gonna stop you.
There was a cup of coffee brought to everybody at the table.
Yeah, there was.
He did not touch his.
Quinlan did not drink theirs. Okay.
Nope.
Sundial's gonna look at Allie and Willow, and as they're walking, he's just like, "What does the ground taste like? Is it like hard? Does it taste like metallics?" And he's just gonna look at you, and his eyes are gonna get wider. He's just like, "Am I tasting the ground?"
It's kind of it's gritty and bland.
I don't know if I like this. Can I get shoes?
Yeah, we could get you some shoes.
Okay.
Yes.
Poor sweet thing.
We could get you some gloves too, so you don't have to taste everything you touch if you like.
We should get him in just a full suit of armor. His armor.
Honestly, I just imagine him in like a spandex suit at this point.
Oh God.
Heard of this new wild concoction?
Spandex is a
made.
privilege, not a right.
Oh God. Fucking spandex. Jesus.
Wild new concoction where they flatten fruits and they make it by the foot. We can line the armor in that, so he's always tasting something decent.
Dadley, you need to get out of my head.
Oh, it would be
The
a cool
canonical-
smelling things, right?
The canonical invention
you
of
can
fruit
see-
by the foot in game. All right, cool, fun. We love it. We love it. Wow.
I would 100% make a suit for him like Big Hero 6. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I am not.
I am not fast.
I am not fast.
That is my favorite line. I use that
If
all
I
the
ever
time.
had to like compare like this party
Harry,
to like
baby.
Pixar and Disney characters, Dippy is definitely Baymax, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hands down.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate
Now
that.
you got me wondering who you see everybody else as in that equivalency.
We'll talk about that
Okay,
after the
that's
episode.
after stream.
Yeah.
All right.
Save it for the after show. So, from there, let us move forward into the town itself. Unless y'all are, so where we're moving from here is we're basically waiting for Sundial's go ahead to move on to Squog to continue with his storyline. But Sundial's not in that mood right now. Like, clearly.
Honestly, and I hate to say it, it sounds like next episode's gonna be another shopping episode.
No.
We're in a town. Sundial wants clothing.
Can we just like say that we have?
No,
like, a
we're
shopping
still doing the
montage?
episode. We're still in the middle of the episode. Like, we have a little
I
bit
have
more
to-
time before like the 3-hour mark.
I hit up chat. I have to leave in like 15.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then we'll just do. We can do the clothing shopping like really
Okay.
Yeah,
quickly.
I'll just do like how much do I? Yeah, and we'll just figure out like what I look like later.
So.
Also-
I will say as much as clothing shopping is very quickly going to turn into armor shopping because clothes are very soft, like fluid things, and you wouldn't necessarily hold a form in any clothes. You could form yourself to match the clothes if
But,
you would like, and that
but
might help you with your whole I don't know what I am problem.
Sundial cannot wear armor.
That's true, isn't it?
As a sorcerer, he
As
can't.
a sorcerer,
I-
he can't wear armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can he just get like after getting frustrated with like clothing and stuff? Just like, can I just get like a really nice thing to just be in? Like he's used to being in an orb all the time, so he's like, I want a nice container that I can just be in and relax.
Quinlan still has his old robes. If somebody can shrink them, they might be able to fit.
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna take-
Sundial can grow to match, can
Yeah.
grow to fit.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take like the top half of your gi,
Mhm.
like, and I'm just gonna like tie it like with the bit and like make pants with it, so it's like a little tiny, like outfit. Roll up the sleeves. It's I don't know.
Well, the sleeves were
Cassie,
what
give
got
me some
ruined.
fashion advice here. What's up?
I want to see if in this town I can hunt down some wooden clogs for Sundial. Because then he doesn't have to
Yes.
worry about changing the shape of it. They're made of wood, but then he doesn't have to walk on the ground, you know?
Yeah.
For his little nubs, for his little
That
stubs.
is,
Or
They're
the,
basically gonna be buckets, but I'm looking for
I'm
something
fine with
nicer
that.
than a
You know what?
bucket.
You know what?
Clothes,
Hold
you
on.
usually just
Yeah.
need
I'm gonna
shoes.
roll a luck check to see
or
if there's
the
a. I'm gonna roll a
Japanese wood
check.
Sandals.
I'm gonna roll a check to see if
Yeah.
there's a cobbler in town who can do that for you. And there fucking is.
Absolutely, thank you. I just go down, I'm like,
this is so
I need
close to what I was going to pitch.
like not like shoes, but like buckets for like stumps. Like if somebody had like an amputation, you know, like that, I need that. But like this size, you know.
As you're
There's no-
as you're
Well,
talking
you
about
want
this, as you're talking about this, like discussing it with the group with Sundial, you just kind of like are walking along and you spot a sign for Keenan's Cobblers.
Ha! This way.
All right. So, you all approach, enter in, ding, 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 and you hear. Let me see here. Let me change the ambience. Change the ambience.
This was
Change.
literally what I was going to pitch before you said clocks.
That is amazing. Brett, I want to say, Dadley just put a picture of a kid wearing a wooden like. It
T-shirt.
looks like some but it looks like something that like what's the the iron dude from Wizard of Oz?
Oh, the Tin Man.
The Tin Man
Yeah, it
chest
looks like the
plate?
Tin Man's chest plate. That's what it looks
Yes.
like.
Gosh.
That's from Little Dickie's TV show, by the way.
I
The
love
wooden
that.
shirt
Oh
band.
my god.
That
Wooden
is
shirt.
amazing.
I will say this, that Sundial, like clothing wise, is perfectly fine with like the cloak. He just really doesn't want to taste the ground. While
Yeah.
He walks.
Yeah.
So, you
Which
approach
is reasonable,
and you
I think.
you set foot into Keenan's Cobblers. You see just a shitload of shoes. Like there are leather shoes, cloth shoes. There are boots. There are like tall boots, short boots. But more importantly, there are also wooden. There's also a section where he makes like simple shoes. And those simple shoes, they include like the little wood block sandals, wood block like platforms, and nice good old traditional looking clogs. You see this tall furry individual, long ears, wearing a simple vest and long kind of like flowy pants, kind of like walking around the shop, making adjustments to certain pairs of shoes at different workbenches, and he, upon hearing the doorbell, he pipes up and he's like, "Well, thank you for stopping by Keenan's Cobblers. Just give me one moment, please." And he, like, turns. Oh,
Apologies.
hello. Turns, looks at you, and golden eyes, scrunched up black button nose, and buck teeth. And so there you go. So, as he looks to you and he's like, "What can I do you for?"
We're looking for some applewood clogs for our friend, and I gesture to Sundial. Preferably something not treated with too harsh of a chemical, as they have sensory concerns.
I can tell. And he just kind of like bends down to your like small height, Sundial.
Or I
He's
can-
like,
I can jump up onto the table if you want.
"Oh."
I just
It like slinkies up.
Noise! Oh my god!
noise.
I wasn't ready for the noise. Okay, continue.
And
good noise,
You're like,
right?
It's a good noise.
fascinating. And he looks down at your little stump legs and he's like, were you thinking of anything in particular, or was there something that you just want something to put on your foots?
I'm gonna just like sit down and just look at him and just be like, I just don't want to taste the dirt.
Well, I mean, any number of my shoes could fulfill that purpose for you, but and he like looks at his leather and cloth shoes and he's like, I don't know if those would be the right kind of fit because you're well, you would kind of soak through them, so we're thinking more of a hard material here. And he looks over. You said applewood.
Yes.
do have a nice batch of cedar that I just got in recently.
Cedar will work.
Yeah.
He is partial to fruit tea flavors, so I was thinking applewood or cherrywood, but cedar would be fine too.
Applewood and cherrywood are also a little harder to come by, I hope you'll understand.
Yes.
But I also have, I'll tell you what though, and he like turns around, runs back into his back storage room and rustles around. You hear like the sound of some wood just kind of like toppling over itself. Comes back with, I do have this nice maple.
Oh, I think that would suit lovely.
Can I lick it?
You lick like the bare end of the stump, and it's a nice sweet sensation. Tastes sugary, you know. Like, perfect then. Any particular shape you were looking for? Anything kind of looking more for like a traditional shoe shape, or like just
I just look at my feet and I'm just like this.
and he just looks and it's like,
Probably nothing that would go over the knee.
Also, could you
Turns
make me a nice
around.
box,
turns around.
like container, gourd or something?
Now a box I can recommend somebody else for.
Okay.
But in your case, he turns around and he grabs, like, lack of a better way to put them, 2 wooden bowls off the wall. Like, they're, and he's just like, here. And he hands them to you, and they're like, you see that they're also made of maple wood. And you just kind of like,
Look at dog.
Oh,
Am I doing this right?
sundial.
Yeah. No, looks great, buddy.
It's your feet, sundial. For your feet. It's.
Oh, and I move my feet like while I'm sitting up to there.
Yes, there you go.
Burk is just finding this so fascinating.
your feet just like stick.
And
And
just bring him down to the ground.
you just have like 2 little wooden bowls on your feet, and they fit perfect.
Can I slide on these?
Do you want to try?
Sure, I'll try and slide across the counter.
You like, you like take a step off. You like take like 1 or 2 steps off, and then you just like, and you slide a little. You don't slide as far as you would have hoped.
It's like that, oh, what's that one? It's a music video, but they also have made it into like parodies of commercials. It's like, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Just like,
Oh, do.
Oh,
Yeah,
dun,
it
dun,
was
dun,
the
dun, da, 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 dun. It like slides into. Again, you slide a little, but not as much as you would have hoped.
yeah.
And you like, yeah, feels all right. And the wood itself, again, nice sweet wood, just tastes sensorially tastes fine.
I just rolled a 19 on a performance check and I dance.
The tap dance.
Fortnite default dances.
Just start flossing. Just like,
Just
Our element of surprise goes out the window with these.
oh, I can be quiet. Oh, I can just go in my container.
It can also just be removed.
Yeah. I can stand tasting dirt for a while.
Also, nothing about me is stealthy.
Yes, I believe that's our department. And I look at Willow. I say that.
Well, I mean, if that suits you fine, then just 5 silver should cover it.
Okay. I slap 5 silver into his hand.
Well, you have yourself a wonderful rest of your day, sir. Person.
Hi, Sundial.
Sundial. Pleasure to meet you. Keenan. As with the rest of you. The rest of you wouldn't happen to be looking for proper shoes, would you?
Unfortunately, this time I look down at my bare feet. I'm not.
Understandable. And, well,
Do you have any that let me walk on walls?
Tinker might. I don't.
Okay.
Look at
What
gotta-
about flight?
Again, Tinker might. I don't.
Do you have any that have like a little wheel in the heel?
I knew that
Now
one was
that-
nice.
I knew it.
Now that, I might be able to arrange for. If
Can I get?
the wheel that you put in the heel is about the size of a wagon wheel, and it takes you 3 feet off the ground. It's... What are you even talking about, man? A wheel in the heel of a shoe. Those shoes would
Yeah.
be 5 feet tall.
No,
Make
like
like a mini wheel. Like a tiny wheel.
He, like, looks away as if he hadn't even considered that as an option, and is just like...
First time you use it, it just snaps underneath the pressure of your body weight. It's just not made great.
you
Look,
could
I'm
even
just-
consider.
If it could stand the weight, I don't see why that wouldn't...
You could even consider 4 wheels.
Like a mini cart for your feet.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can put them on either side, or like if you really want to go, you can put them in a line.
I'll have to talk to my cousin about this. Thank you for the inspiration, but at this time, no. Now, if you're not going to buy proper shoes, I do have some to get back to for other clients. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
As Sundial leaves, he's just gonna
wrong
say
with
underneath
my
his breath, he's just gonna be like, "These aren't proper shoes."
Sundial and Quinlan are both looking at their shoes, saying this at the same time in their own way. Like, and Quinlan realizes this and just goes, "Yeah."
I have never thought about what kind of shoes Zog wears.
Allie's used to being foot shamed. Yeah.
He got
Fucking
the gnarly
crazy.
fucking-
Allie's wiki feet is like terrible rating.
But the toe beans
Allie's got
are-
nice little toe beans
the
and
toe beans.
lethal toe talons. All right, they just get
Yeah.
they
If
get
anyone
problems for
draws
the no
fan
shoes,
art
no
of this,
shirt, no
please
servants
send it
thing.
to Zoe. By
Yeah.
all means, send it over.
And
Yes,
with
I would love to see Allie's fan art
we
of
love
her
it.
feet.
We love it.
Mhm.
And God. And with
Oh, and
that,
Dippy.
stepping out into the crisp air, that crisp radioactive air,
Oh yeah, Burk, you're with us now.
with a new friend in tow, we will go ahead and call the session there. So next time, we'll see if we pick up more. It will pick up more on a direction that we have previously established, or if something new comes along, we'll just have to see.
Uh-oh.
He froze.
It's
In-
okay. He's the one
We're good.
running the stream, so it doesn't matter.
Wait, did I? Wait,
Okay.
I froze?
You're back. You're back.
Oh.
Now.
You're
You're
back.
back now.
You're good.
Okay. So, next time, we'll see if we head in a direction that we've already been before, or if something new comes along. Who knows? But until then, we have all been your lovely players for the evening. And as always, until next time, your adventure matters. Roll for your initiative. Goodbye!
Boy.
Bye!
Au revoir.
Au revoir!